Okay, so now that we know what are the assets and the data that we try to protect, and we also know the risks we are protecting from, we can advance to the next stage and ask, how do we reduce cybersecurity risk? This is a good time for me to stress the point I mentioned earlier. Cybersecurity is all about risk management. And in this context, we want to invest our resources in reducing the risk most efficiently. We want to make sure we invest our money and time and effort in projects that yield the best return on security investment. To do that, we need to come up with a cyber risk reduction plan. The first thing we want to do is to illustrate our most important risk scenarios. We do that by taking the assets and the risk factors we mapped earlier, and we link them together. It's important to understand that attackers have infinite ways and tools and methods to attack our organization. So the important thing is to identify the specific scenario that have the largest destructive potential to the business. And let's go back to the Pizza Hut example. So let's say we identify our subsystem as the most critical asset, and that the biggest risk to this asset is denial of service, because any disruption in this system disrupts our business continuity and our ability to generate revenues. So the scenario in this case would be denial of service in the subsystem. The same way, we come up with other scenarios, and we prioritize those to our security teams, so they will come up with initiatives to reduce the risks. This is where we should draw the line and say that the initiatives those guys will come up with will be highly technical and probably hard to fully understand. The idea was never to fully understand the technicalities of security operation, rather to be able to align the security leaders with the business.